Hi, welcome to Power Brains. Welcome back once again. In all earlier modules, you have been learning different types of techniques, knowing easy methods of studying. Hope you understand and hope you have been applying in your life and studies. Generally, what happens when we conduct this type of workshops? In the workshops itself, we'll make the students to apply there itself.
Okay.
By seeing, hope you are also started applying in your life.
Yes.
Generally, what happens whenever any new things are coming up, some people they compare old thoughts like a dogs. They'll be keep on barking, right?
Right.
In the form of questions or doubts or something. Okay.
Yes.
Hope when you are doing, you might be getting some doubts.
Yes, I have many questions for
Yeah, because in my workshops I have seen last day when we call parents and students to interact with us, last day people will be asking number of questions. You are having questions. Please pay attention here. She is going to ask some of the questions. Let us discuss in detail. The same questions and doubts you may be having. So it will be very, very beneficial and you are going to learn wonderful things by this interactive session. Yeah, Shruta, you can ask me questions. What is your first question?
My first question is, after interacting with you for such a long time,
Okay.
I have many questions for you.
Okay.
It's not only my question, even my friends and some other students also want to ask this question.
Okay.
So my first question is, how to improve visualization?
Okay. How to improve visualization?
Yes.
Okay. Let me give some tips. By applying these tips, you can improve your visualization. Before you learn how to improve visualization, you should know how our brain works. First, let us have a look at how our brain works. In our brain, there are two parts. One is left, another is right side. Left brain is good at something and right brain is good at some other activities. Like a carpenter is good at carpentry works and plumber is good at plumbing works. Same the way, left is good at something, right is good at something. Let us see what are the activities left do. Left is good at logic, questioning, reasoning, analysis, listing out the things, sorting, numbers, counting and calculations, language and words. Left is good at all these activities. Whereas right is a different media. Right is good at visualization, imagination, creativity. It's good at colors. It's good at music and other fine arts. It's good at emotions. Emotions like love, hatred, anger, jealousy, compassion, crying, laughing, all the emotions. And it's good at pictures. And good at daydreams. It's good at body movements. Body movements can be like a respiration, digestion, blood circulation, all the body movements. And right brain is good at daydreaming. See that all the emotions and dreams and creativity comes from right brain. Logic, numbers and words come from left brain. That's why left brain is called logical brain, right brain is called a creative brain. Anything if you want to create, you have to use right brain. Anything you have to calculate and analyze for practical life, you have to use left brain. To improve your visualization, what you have to do is, you have to activate your right brain. More you activate right brain, naturally your visualization skills will be improved.
You were saying we have to activate our right brain. So how to activate this right brain?
Okay, how to activate right brain? There are some exercises to activate right brain. Very simple. In our body, left brain controls right side of the body, right brain controls left side of the body. So just check it out. In our body, which side parts are active? Suppose if you are using a right hand, that means your left brain may be active. So what you can do is, to make active right brain, start doing the works which are related to right brain. What you can do is start doing the painting, start visualizing a lot of things, do the meditation, do the relaxation exercise, do more physical movements. I have seen the children, they are having more visualization and more creative power because they will keep on playing. So what you can do is, daily, whether you study or not, play for minimum 10 to 15 minutes, at least half an hour. So more you play, more your right brain will get activated. You can do some exercise, you can go for swimming, cycling, yoga, meditation, like this you can do. And the best activity to activate your right brain is, start using left hand. More you use the left hand, your right brain will get more activated. Let me give a list of some activities what you can do with left hand. Start brushing the teeth with left hand, combing the hair with left hand, open up the shirt buttons with left hand, polish the shoe with left hand, take the food with left hand. Whenever you are giving shake hand, start giving with the left hand, and give the money with left hand. Like this, start using left hand. What you can do is, start practicing alphabets with left hand. Start writing with left hand. Of course, not in your classroom. Start practicing. More you use left hand, more the right brain will get activated. And one more thing, when you keep on using left hand for some time, see that so much creativity will increase in your brain.
Okay, Kailash, you were saying like I have to use my left hand for most of the activities.
Right.
But usually our parents, elders and teachers, they say it's not right to use your left hand.
Okay.
So what do you think about it?
First give me shake hand with your left hand.
Left hand.
Okay, right. When I say this thing to workshops, start using left hand, a lot of people and a lot of family members and friends may start objecting. Okay?
Right.
Why you have to use left hand? Let us discuss. When you are using left hand, your family members or friends or some other people like society, it may object because we are having concept that left hand is bad. Let me ask you one question, my friend. You might have gone to temples. When you go to temple, with which hand they do harati? They use right hand, right? Tell me, with which hand they use ghanta? Left hand. See that when God is not having any objection for left hand, why for our human beings? My dear friends, God has not created right hand and wrong hand. He has created just two hands. Our human beings, we started labeling that this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. Not necessary. Unfortunately, what happened? Most of the parents, they are not aware, and teachers also not aware. When the children start writing with the left hand, they'll be forcing and beating them to turn into right-handers. Even a lot of doctors worldwide, they are saying, if the children is having habit of left hand, don't force them to make into right hand. It's going to spoil their health. You might have heard about that one. So what you can do is start using left hand. It's not having any objection. When you use left hand, your concentration also will improve. Okay? And see that if God has created only one hand, can you start working? Just see, can you imagine Goddess Saraswati, who is believed to be goddess for the studies and education. In her left hand itself, she may be carrying veena or books also. Can you imagine Jesus Christ with only one hand? No, no. God has created two hands to utilize, to balance the work. So start using left hand. Okay, I will do one thing. When you are saying left hand is bad, today go to one big jewelry shop which is located in your town or city. Purchase for 5 lakh rupees of jewelry. Okay, take the money and give with left hand. If he says no, say thank you and come back. Say I don't want. If you are taking, I will give. See that whether he will take or not. Oh, see that when it come, if somebody is giving money, if it is necessary, we will take. See, it is only pure belief. It is blind belief that left hand is wrong. No, left hand is nothing like a right or wrong. Both hands are perfect.
Kailash, actually I have suffered from lack of concentration.
Okay.
Getting concentration is very difficult. So can you tell me how to get concentration?
How to get concentration in the work or studies?
Yes.
Okay, please pay attention here. Let us deal with the concentration. Lack of concentration means winning of distraction forces. You want to do something, but some other distractions are coming, they are winning, that's why you are unable to do that work. That is called lack of concentration. Why we have lack of concentration? First is, you may be getting number of thoughts, number of ideas at particular moment of time. So what will happen? Mind will be keep on wandering from this one to this one, this one to this one, this one to this one. That is why you may not have concentration. First tip for concentration is, start doing one job at a time. Like when you are brushing the teeth, just brush the teeth. When you are taking the food, just take the food. Don't look at the newspaper, don't read novels, don't talk with others. When you are watching television, just watch television. When you are walking, just walk. When you are doing exercise, just do the exercise. When you are reading, just read. Unfortunately, what we have learned from childhood is, most of the cases, some houses I have seen parents only spoiling the children. Like in the childhood, you might have seen, you go and observe now itself, they will be feeding the food to the children. When they are feeding the food, they will be showing the television. Look at this, look at this. They will be showing the computer, and children will be looking at computer. They will be start eating. They don't know what they are eating. That creates, at one particular moment of time, all different input units are giving input to your brain. Like ears will be listening something, eyes will be seeing something, nose smelling something, body feeling something. All the information goes and clubs. That's why you will not have concentration. So best thing is, start doing one job at a time. After completion of job, then go to next job, so that you will have wonderful concentration. Suppose you are studying English lesson number 7. Just be with English lesson number 7. Don't think about English lesson number 8, or even don't think about what was the English lesson number 6. That's why, and whenever you are studying, don't think about results also. If you heard Bhagavad Gita, it was said, that's why, karmanye vadhikaraste mapaleshu kadachala. That means, just focus on the work, results will follow. So best thing is, do one job at a time. Like when you are going on the road, don't talk on mobile phone. Like when you are driving a car, don't use the mobile phone. So you will have more concentration on driving. Do one job at a time. See that wonderful results are going to happen. So what will happen generally when you are taking the book? One side, the music from FM radio will be disturbing. One side, from living room, some people may be watching television, so mind goes to television. Right? That's why you will not have concentration. One more thing, immediately after watching television, don't start sitting for the studies. So you will not have concentration, because whatever you are seeing, the mind in the television, images go so fast, all the images will go into your mind. After some time, it will start processing. Like you might have seen some animals, they eat the food. After that, when they are leisure, at the time, they'll be keep on munching the food. Same the way, whatever the information you are seeing, it will go and print in your brain. And when you are relaxed or when you are sitting quiet, at the time it will start churning. Like when you are reading the newspaper, be selective. What are the main types of distractions we are having? Concentration, the ability to work intensely at a task to the exclusion of every other demand of your attention. What interferes with your concentration? One is external distractions. The distractions may be uncomfortable chair, study surface is too high or too low, street noise, music, poor light, room is too hot or too cold, like a reminder of other thing, urgent works, television, other people talk, friends, mobile phone, it can be SMS or ringing. Let us see what is other distraction. That is, now you have seen external, another is internal distractions. Just have a look. Internal distractions like lack of sleep. Suppose you are not taken right sleep, you will not have concentration. Poor diet, lack of exercise, illness, physical injury. Most of the internal distractions are stress related. It is due to internal conflict which is happening in your mind. That may be relationship problems or money problems or communication problem with the family and friends, or anxiety about future, anxiety about exams. All are internal. So be aware of what problems you are facing, so that when you are able to solve that problems, immediately you will have more concentration. Otherwise, leave the problem as it is, so that you can improve your concentration. First is external, second is internal, third, lack of focus or goals. Yes, my friends, lack of goals and lack of targets, it makes you to lack of concentration. Right? That's why what I can say is, before starting the studies, ask yourself why you are doing. Any work, ask yourself why you are doing. Once you get the answer for the why, immediately you will have concentration. Until you are not clear about why you are doing, you will not have concentration. That's why it is said, what is not important, why is more important in life. For example, when I am conducting the workshop, I will ask myself why I am doing the workshop. If I get perfect reason, then I will have concentration on the work. Any person, if they know why, then definitely they will have more concentration in the work. So ask yourself.
Can you suggest any plan to get this?
Okay, you want a plan to get concentration.
Yes.
Right. Let me give you that plan. Action plan for concentration. Action plan for concentration. Yes. First, get rid of the distractions. Get rid of the TV, mobile phones, computers, iPods, and any other musical instrument. Just switch off when you are studying. First is get rid of the distractions. The second is prepare your study environment. That means see that wherever you are studying, it should be clean, neat and clean, and mentally prepare. When you are preparing your by own, naturally you will have more concentration. The third point is love yourself. Yes, love yourself means keep yourself fit physically as well as mentally and emotionally. Physically fit, you know that taking a proper diet and doing some proper exercise. How you can be mentally fit is don't bring other negative thoughts, don't think about any unuseful things, even though they may be coming. Most of the time what will happen, whatever we are watching in the television and something that may come into your mind, so don't think about that one. And emotional fit, before studying don't fight with anybody, don't argue with anybody. Please remember, you never win an argument. Unfortunately, in school level itself we are starting the argument. Never argue with anybody. Don't criticize and condemn. When you criticize and condemn, you will be releasing negative energy, so what will happen, you will not have any concentration. Fourth step is just focus on your goals. Whatever the goals are there, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve, just write down and paste in front of your study table, and it will start motivating. Next, make a list and prepare a plan of studies. So what you can do is you can prepare a timetable, when to study, what are the topics you have to study. Then make a list of works, which are the works you have to complete, what you want to complete, so that when the list is there, naturally your mind will not wander here and there. One more technique, wonderful technique I'll tell you, is mind writing. Especially the teenagers, you may be having number of thoughts, I can understand. What you can do is daily before going to sleep, take a rough paper, start writing down, spare around 10 to 15 minutes, whatever it is coming in your mind, let it, don't think about whether it is right or wrong, just write down. What will happen, whatever it is in your mind, it will come out. It is called mind writing. After writing down, just turn the paper and throw in dustbin. Simple. Or start writing down. If you feel something is useful for your future, keep that papers aside. Whatever you think it is not useful, just remove and throw in dustbin. Right? This is called mind writing. When you start doing, you will have wonderful concentration. Next point, always plan to fight back. That means never ever give up. Even though you are losing the concentration, never ever give up. Once again, fight back. If you want, you can learn from one spider. See the spider? The spider will be keep on preparing the cobweb. At the time, your mom may come with a broomstick and it may clean the cobweb. Spider will fall down. Once again it will start doing the cobweb. After some time you may come with some stick and you may throw it. Once again it will come and start doing the cobweb. Just learn from the spider. Never ever give up. So what will happen forcefully if you are sitting for ideally, and last but not the least is practice relaxation exercise. To practice relaxation exercise, we are prepared audio CDs about how you can keep your mind relaxed and how to turn negative energy into positive energy, that you can go through audio CDs. That will be very, very helpful.
Tell me, I want to sit for a long time to study.
Okay.
But it's not possible. I have seen a few people, they sit for some time and they lose interest and go.
Okay.
So how can I sit for a long time?
At least one thing I feel happy is now you are decided to sit for long hours. For you, you may be facing challenges.
Yes.
How to sit for long hours for the studies? Okay, let me explain how you can sit for long hours. What you can do is, if you want to study for long hours, decide that every day you are sitting in one proper place. Better is, instead of studying long hours at the end of the year, start studying few hours right from the beginning. That is very, very useful. Still, if you want to study for long hours, you are having more interest. I know that some students, I have seen a lot of interest, even they study for 8 to 10 hours. Nothing wrong, even 10 to 14 hours also some people, because they are having a passion. But they may be studying, they may be forgetting. How you can study for long hours? Please listen carefully. What you can do is, first take 1 hour. That means you want to study for 1 hour. I am going to give example for 1 hour. Same thing you can repeat for number of hours. In the first 1 hour, study. Exactly after 45 minutes or 50 minutes, stop study. Even though you may be having interest, stop. Then what you have to do is, see that 45 minutes you have studied. Next 5 minutes, spare some time. In that 5 minutes, close your eyes, just visualize or just do the revision of what you have studied for last 45 minutes. So don't study more than 45 minutes. 5 minutes, just revise. Okay, revision is over. What you can do is, during the revision time, take one sheet of paper and start recollecting whatever the topics you have studied for last 45 minutes, start writing down. You can write some keywords. You can use some colors also. For each important keyword, you can use some different colors so that it will print in your brain. 5 minutes is over. Next 5 minutes, what you can do is, please just get up from your chairs and give some physical movement for your body. During this time, better is you can have one glass of water. So what will happen when you take one glass of water, immediately your brain will get stimulated. After that, just 5 minutes, do some physical exercise. What you can do is, you can shake hands like this, okay? And you can say, oh, like this, how you will be doing. And then shake your legs. Best exercise I can give you is, stand on your toes. Just stand on your toes for 1 or 2 minutes. Just stand on your toes. See that the nerves will get extended. The nerves getting pulling up. Until you get pain, you stand for around 1 or 2 minutes. After that, do some physical exercise. Do some pranayama like that. So 5 minutes is for physical exercise. Next 5 minutes, after that, sit down. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath and relax. Or you can do the pranayama. Just 5 minutes, just be with yourself. Go in a meditative mood. Just 5 minutes, take a deep breath, observe the breath, how it is going inside. Just observe how it is coming outside. During this time, don't chant any mantras or don't do anything. Just observe the breath. That's it. What will happen? By 15 minutes, your brain will come to 100% charge. It is just like a laptop battery. When it is getting down, you will be recharging. After that, once again start studying for 1 hour. Next 1 hour also, first 45 minutes study, 5 minutes revision, 5 minutes physical exercise, 5 minutes relaxation for the body. See that like that, if you keep on studying, even you can study for 14 hours a day. And whatever you have studied, it will be in your brain. Otherwise, if you simply keep on studying for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, at the end of the day, you will feel whatever you have studied in the last 1 hour that is only in your mind, remaining might have gone. Right? So don't do like this. Follow this powerful method. We have made research on thousands of people. They are getting wonderful results.
Okay, tell me, Kailash, Akash, which time is best for studies? Usually parents say like morning, early morning you get up and study, that is good for studies.
Okay.
So what do you think about it?
Okay, your doubt is which time is right time to study,
Yeah,
whether it is a morning, afternoon, night times or something, because
Yes.
it differs from person to person, right? Okay, let us discuss which time is the better time to study.
Yes.
Some people prefer studying in night times. Some people prefer studying in early morning. Some people prefer in the daytime. And we are totally confused which time is better. Some people say study in night time. Some people say study in the morning time. Some people say study in something in night time, something in daytime. My dear friends, please don't follow anybody. Just follow your body. Ask your body. Body is the best judge for the studies. Reason is, whenever the person borns, in the body there are some biorhythms are there. Scientists have proved that body goes with the biorhythm. So biorhythm is, in certain particular times of the day, your brain will be very, very active. So that if you start feeding the information during that time when the brain is active, you can remember very easily. And that's why even if you see twins and brothers and sisters, they may be having different biorhythms. So best thing is follow your rhythm. Some people night times, one more thing, even for you also the biorhythm will be keep on changing. Certain times your brain will be very active and very well interested. For example, sometime in the early mornings your brain may be very, very active to read the theory subjects. Best thing is early morning start reading theory subject if your brain says. Sometimes your brain will be very active in night times, it wants to study theory subject. Just go ahead. Sometimes morning times you will have more interest to do some maths and physics like a problematic subjects. Go ahead. Sometimes after some time your biorhythm may change and it may say night time. So best thing is just go with your body. Body is the best judge. Don't punish the body. See that wonderful results are going to happen. Still, some people say studying early morning is best, or some people say it's better. Let me tell you, my friends, of course early morning may be better. Reason is, some people call it as a Brahmi Muhurta, it's very good. Let me tell you the reason. Morning your mind and body will be fresh, because night you might have gone to sleep for around 8 hours. After 8 hours your mind and body may become very fresh. One. Second is, outside generally in the morning less pollution, less sounds, so external distractions will be very, very less. In that regard morning is okay. Suppose if you are a night bird, you may be getting doubt, how I will have always interest in studying in night time, how you can study? In that case what you can do is, suppose you are a night bird, as soon as you come from the school, just go to bed for some time. It can be half an hour, 1 hour, you can go to bed and sleep. If your body is saying go to sleep, just sleep. See that after 1 hour you will feel very fresh. Your brain will be regenerated, then you can start studying. Have seen sometimes you are physically tired, you might have get into one bus, when you are traveling, just for 10 minutes you might have gone into deep sleep. Even in city bus also, after 10 or 15 minutes you might have woke up, you felt, it's refreshing. Same thing. So what you can do is, if you are a night bird, start sleeping, and after that you start studying. Regarding studies, do you have any further questions?
Yes, I
Okay.
do have.
Yeah.
That is how the place should be, how the ambience should be, where I sit and study.
So you are question that how the place should be.
Should be.
Okay? How the place should be is, my dear friends, whenever you are studying, please see that every day you are sitting on one same place. Don't change the chairs. Don't change the study place frequently. Please see that you are sitting in one particular place. And before starting, see that your place keep always neat and clean. And remove all the distractions. Don't keep even any movie actors posters or sports star posters. Just keep, wherever you are studying, keep the wall clear. If you want, you can paste some of the formulae and theorems or some motivational posters. And see that when you are studying, all the items whichever is needed, they should be ready with you, like a pen, pencil, sharpener, eraser, all the things, they should be ready with you. And preferably select a place nobody is going to disturb you. So better is don't study in living room. And see that you are sitting in a comfortable chair. Always see that when you are sitting, the chair should have straight back, and you should not have sloping, you should not have lean. Don't sit in sofas. And why I am saying very much important is, each place is having its own energy. So what you have to do is, like some people, they study in bedroom. Some people, they study in bedroom by sleeping on the bedroom. Some people study in front of the dining table. Some people study in the veranda. Some people study in the kitchen. So please remove all the places. The reason is, each place is having its own energy. Whenever you go to that place, this type of thoughts will start coming up and you will lose the concentration. Have you seen? Suppose if you start studying on the bed, bed is meant for sleeping. What thoughts you will be getting? Immediately you will start getting the sleeping thoughts. After some time, you will see that you are sleeping. The dining table is meant for eating the food. What will happen when you start studying in front of dining table? Exactly after some time, you will end up with eating something. When you start studying in front of television, as soon as you lose the interest in studies, immediately in your hand, pen will go away, a remote will come. Like if you are studying just near the radio, what will happen? As soon as you lose interest for few seconds, immediately you start listening to the radio. If you are studying on a bedroom, already we have discussed. If you are studying on veranda, what will happen? Whenever your eyes goes outside of the veranda, you start looking at the street, then the distraction happens. Once you go, you may not be able to come back. So best is keep one particular place. Why I am insisting keep on one particular place? When you are going there, you will be creating energy in that surrounding area. I think it's unbelievable, na? For example, let me tell you, whenever you go to temple, how you feel? You will feel mind relaxed. Like whenever you go to church, you will feel more relaxed. The reason is, the place is started creating some energy. Unfortunate, what happened? In our house, see that to keep the new clothes, we are hanging one place. To keep the old clothes, we are hanging one place. To keep the vessels, we are hanging one place. To keep the used vessels, we are throwing in one place. To keep, after all, shoes, we are hanging one place. But to study, we don't fix any place. That's why most of the people losing the interest in studies. How you are going to create energy? Let us do one small exercise. Okay, I will do the demonstration. Just do it. First, what you can do is close your eyes and start doing like this, just by closing your eyes. This is first time. Okay, you are done. Do now itself. Next, Yasin. Once again, what you have to do is, this time you rub your hands like this, and hands have to become very hot. Let it become very hot. After that, just close your eyes and move like this. See that? What you observed? some magnetic force, it may be attracting your hands. How the magnetic force you have created? It is nothing but energy you have created by the rubbing your hands. Same the way what will happen when you start studying in same place, you will be start creating some energy. That energy will start helping you, right? Whenever you are selecting the place, make out the checklist for that place. You ask these questions for that place. Preparing to study a good study place. Ask this question: is my study place available to me whenever I need it? Is my study place free from interruptions? That means your study place should be free from interruptions. Is my study place free from distractions? Does my study place contain all the study materials I need? Does my study space contain large enough desk or table? Does my study place have enough storage space? Does my study place have a comfortable chair? Does my study place have enough light? Does my study place have a comfortable temperature?
Always my friends say they're not at all interested in studies.
Okay.
So I want to know how to get interest in studies.
Okay, you are saying that your friends are saying
Not
they don't
only
have
friends.
interest in.
Yeah. Not only they are saying, even my question is that even
Okay.
I'm not interested in
Right,
studies.
right. That's what. This is challenge not only for you, Shruta. Most of the people, they want to study, but they don't have interest in studies.
Okay.
How we can face this challenge? Let us have brief discussion. The best thing is, once again, how to create interest in studies is always keep one particular place and start studying in that place to create interest in studies. And one more thing, let me give you some more hints. To create interest in studies, just don't read passively. What you can do is read actively. That means how read actively? One is, whenever you are studying, suppose it is a theory lesson, it is just like a drama. Close your eyes and visualize like a drama, as if you are watching the drama. One, so that your active visualization. Suppose it is any science subject or something, what you can do is take pen and paper, start drawing the pictures immediately. And you need not become perfect artist. Just small pictures, that is sufficient. Use color pencils, crayons, start doing painting, so that what will happen, you will create more interest when you are doing like this. Or what you can do is you can start recording the lesson and start listening, so that you will have more interest in studies. With this answer, you come to know how you can have interest in studies, right?
Yes, I came to know how can I create interest in studies, but how can I study fast? Nowadays I study many books.
Okay.
So how can I read it fast?
How can you read it fast?
Yes.
Okay. For that, let me give you some of the tips. Please do this exercise. Definitely, you can improve your speed reading skills.
Okay.
To read fast, you should know something. To increase speed reading, first let me check it out. Don'ts. Whatever I am saying, don't do this one, so that naturally your speed will increase. After that, if you want to still increase more speed, I am going to give some technique. First, don't read when you are walking. I have seen a lot of students, they are having habit of like this, they'll be keep on walking and they read. Don't do that. Second is, some students read loudly. Don't read loudly. Of course, in the childhood it's okay to know the pronunciation. Up to 4th or 5th standard it's okay. After 5th standard, stop reading loudly. to improve your speed. Next, some people use the pen when they are reading, so don't use the pen. Some people use the pencil or finger, don't use finger movement. Some people vocalize, like they'll be keep on reading, Ashoka is the great king, blah 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 blah. So don't murmur like this. And some people, what they do, when they are sitting in the chair, they'll be keep on moving their legs. Don't do like this. When you are studying, don't make any body movements and sit in a comfortable position, and don't create stress for your neck or back. When you remove all these physical distractions, what will happen? Brain will have entire focus on studies, then naturally your speed will increase. Let me prove you this one. My friends, your eyeballs can move very faster compared to your finger. What will happen when you are using the finger to see the words? Eyeballs are also slowing down to catch up the finger speed. Suppose you are running a one bullock cart. See the bullock cart, imagine one side old bullock is there, other side some Arabian horse. Tell me how fast it will go. Whether it will go with the Arabian horse fast or old bullock. Naturally, Arabian horse also come down and bullock cart will follow the old bullock speed. Same the way what happening when you are using your fingers for studying, for reading. You cannot move fingers fast as your eyes can read. So what will happen? Your eyes coming down to your speed. That's why most of the students, they study only 80 to 100 words per minute. So distract physical. Next, let us do how you can improve your speed. These are the things, just if you are not doing, naturally speed will increase. These are the tips how you can increase the speed. First is decide and read fast. Decide and read fast means what we do is generally we'll take the lesson and keep on reading, keep on reading, keep on reading. We don't know how much time it's going to take. Next time what you can do is, this is one exercise you have to do. First take one newspaper or any novel or magazine. Suppose take some 4 or 5 pages. First time read it. Note down the timing. Suppose first time it has taken 20 minutes time. Then start reading same information. This time you decide, I am going to complete within 15 minutes. And decide and read fast. See that naturally your speed is going to increase. And one more thing, when you read fast, you will have more concentration. It is just like a driving of the vehicle. You may be knowing, when you drive vehicle fast, naturally you will have more concentration. So decide and read fast. One technique. Second technique is reverse reading. What you can do is you can take some of the newspaper or textbook, just turn upside down and start reading the words in a regular fashion only. Only thing is you are making the upside down and start reading regularly. For example, I am reading about the brain. I can turn upside down and say, brain is an amazing instrument we are having, but unfortunate, it is very less used part, like that. Start reverse reading. Naturally, when you come down, speed will improve. Next is, practice a reverse walking. Like you can walk like this. Please don't practice on busy streets. In your house or playground, start practicing reverse walk. Just see that your speed will increase. Next, whenever you are studying, just skim through keywords. First time when you are studying, underline the keywords. Next time, just glance through only keywords so that it will increase your speed. Clear? Now you came to know read fast,
Yes.
so that you will be reading fast, you will be getting more knowledge, right?
Right?
Yeah.
But usually, we don't want to share what we studied with others.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Can we share whatever we studied with others?
Okay. Your question is, can we share what we have studied with our friends or not?
Yes.
Okay. Sharing with friends, this topic we will deal in detail. Let me tell you, my friends, best thing is start sharing. You can remember very well. Reason is, whatever we learn 100%, see here, 25% we learn from guru. That means it can be guru or source or teacher or a book. 25% we learn from the source. Next 25% you can learn by practicing yourself. So, more you practice, more you can remember. That means another 25% has come. Next 25% you will learn by teaching. That means when you teach to some person, you can learn better. Next 25% time will teach. That means with the experiences, with the exposure to the world, time will teach you remaining 25%. So total 100% you can learn. So best is start sharing with your friends whatever you have studied. Let me tell you, my friends, when you want to share, that means you have become like a teacher of the topic. When you're teaching anything, definitely you will have command in your brain. You will never forget. And one more thing, the teaching, almost it is equal to around 50 to 60 revisions. That means instead of doing 50, 60 revisions, if you teach once, you can remember very well. Okay, start sharing. Nothing wrong in it. Now you came to know that what are the benefits in sharing the studies with your friends.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Still you are having any questions?
Yes, I have.
Okay, right.
That is usually my friends and family and even me. Sometimes we go absent-minded.
Okay.
So how to come out of this?
Absent-mindedness. Actually, this is a biggest challenge with 95% of the people. That means sometimes you may be doing like this, keeping the keys in one place, searching in some other place, keeping the pen drive in one place, searching in some other place. Why? We are absenting. We want to do some work, we will forget to do the work, right? Absent-mindedness means you are absent from the situation. That means you are not present in the situation. The best solution for absent-mindedness is be 100% in the presence. To activate this culture into your brain, first what you can do is start doing one job at a time. Don't mix 2-3 jobs at a time. Start doing like a multi-skilled person. Start doing one job at a time if you are absent-minded professor. Like when you are combing, just think about combing. When you are polishing your shoe, think about only polishing your shoes. When you are driving, just focus on the driving. Don't think about anything. And what happens is when you are doing some different jobs, absent-mindedness comes because you are not present in the situation. When you are doing the work unconsciously, the work what you are doing, it may not register into your mind. That's why you may be forgetting. The best thing is, as we said, start doing one job at a time. Suppose you are having some urgent work, you are talking over the mobile phone, you are coming from office or somewhere. Sometimes it might have happened when you are talking with the mobile phone, just you will be keeping the keys like this, then you will be keeping pen drive someplace and you will be keep on searching next day, where I kept. It will even, you think for a long time you may not be getting the where you have kept the pen drive or keychain. So what you can do is, for example, you are talking in mobile phone, just for a moment stop talking. What you can do is, just for a moment, you can say to the person, just when you are keeping, just look at the place and say, I am keeping the pen here. First is say and visualize initially. Then when you are keeping the pen drive, suppose you are keeping the pen drive in one pouch, just stop, see it, say it and feel it and see, come to presence, keep it. And one more technique is, one is coming into presence and seeing. Third is, keep some association with that one so that you can easily remember. Like, you want to keep one library book. Imagine you are in a hurry, that's why you are keeping on a television. What you can do is, just before keeping on the television, for a second close your eyes and visualize. Like when you keep the book on television, see that book started jumping and smiling. That picture. Then what happened next day when you want to think, as soon as you think about book, you will recollect, oh, I kept on the television. Like some other absent-mindedness maybe work like this. You want to post letters, but you may be forgetting. You want to take some very important things, you may be forgetting. What you can do is, you can associate with this one. Like some works you will be doing regularly. Even unconsciousness also you will be doing. For example, brushing, you will not forget brushing, right? See, tomorrow you have to pay the school fees. What you can do is, just close your eyes and link. For example, you have gone to wash basin, see that wash basin is full of money. So that what will happen next day, as soon as you go to wash basin, immediately you can recollect, oh, I have to pay the money, so that you can keep the money in your pocket. For example, they say you have to bring some gum to school. When you are going to school, you may forget. So what you can do, what are the items you carry best is, as morning you get up, when you take the paste, see that inside the paste gum is coming out. So what happened morning, when you start brushing the teeth, immediately you will recollect, oh, gum bottle I have to take. Or paste some slips on the wall, where just before leaving the house you can start pasting, so that you can remember. Clear? Best thing is, be 100% presence, so that what will happen, whatever the work you are doing, easily you can remember.
Okay, thank you Kailash for sharing how to overcome this absent-mindedness.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how to improve memory in studies?
Okay, how to improve memory in studies. Okay, let me explain some steps. Once you follow this step, definitely it will be helpful to improve memory in studies. As all we are discussing, start applying all Power Brains techniques, so that you will start loving the studies and you will easily remember. Still, we want to give some more tips, the list of items. Techniques to boost your brain power. 1. Practice pranayama and meditation. What you can do is, daily minimum 15 to 20 minutes sit in silence, 100% silence. Just observe the breath, how it is going inside, how it is going outside. Just observe the breath. When you are doing meditation, don't chant any mantras, don't recollect any religion slokas or any scriptures. Just sit in silence and start observing how your breath is going. Be aware of 100% aware of all parts of your body movements. It will give the wonderful awareness, and naturally it will boost up your brain power. Second, develop positive mental attitude. What you can do is, whenever some thoughts are coming, just throw away the thoughts. See, extract the happiness from every situation. Always feel that whatever happen for good only. Keep that attitude. Whenever you are facing a hardship, just see that this situation is going to give me a wonderful experience of my life. Every situation, feel like that. This situation is going to give me a wonderful experience for my life. Next, whenever you are facing any problem, just think like this. These two will pass away. 3. Aware of self-talk. Aware of self-talk, talk affirmative. That means whatever the words you are using, use with consciousness, with a more awareness, and every word, every statement, it's going to create a thought in your mind. Be aware. So don't use the words which they are going to disempower you. Always use the words which are going to empower you. Instead of thinking, "Arey, I may get confused in exam," what you can say, "I am going to write the best." Instead of saying, "The work is finished," you say, "The work is completed." Instead of saying, "I am totally confused," say that, "I want some more clarity." Like this, in our workbook, we have given some words which you can practice. How? By changing the words. 4. Extract happiness from every situation. See, whenever the situation happens, see that how you can turn out to be in happiness. Like, for example, when you are going on the road, if it starts raining, okay, don't worry about your clothes are getting spoiled. Feel, wow, climate is going to be cold. Right? Suppose when you are sleeping, all of a sudden power cut, you started getting sweating. Instead of blaming the electricity, start thinking, wow, good. Now, without doing any exercise, lot of sweating is going to happen. That's good. Sweating is good. So that whatever toxins in your body is going to release. Like this, turn the situation happily. Next, be with the nature whenever possible, like watching trees, plants, birds, animals. When you are with the nature, naturally positive mental attitude will come to your mind. Smoking and liquor are enemies for your brain. Don't smoke. Don't go for the liquor. Don't go with that gutka, pan masala, and they are going to spoil your health and the brain condition also. Research has proved that number of scientists are saying, so stop smoking. No use with the smoking. With the smoking, you are spoiling yourself as well as you are spoiling others. So don't smoke. With the drinking, directly you may be knowing how